CI Scholar. I am Anjali Sinha, your social studies educator from Gandhiside International School. So, how are you all? I hope so you all are fine at your home, right? So, today we are going to continue with our civics, second chapter, understanding secularism. So, we are going to deal with the detailed information about the secularism and what is the true meaning of secularism in India. Fine. So, this chapter is very interesting and very easy. Okay. So, let's start. Class 8 Social Science, Chapter 2 Understanding Secularism. So, today we are going to learn about the secularism in India. So, before going with the secularism in India, let's have a look about the past. Yeah. So, we are going to talk about the history. In history, we are having the history regarding the Hitlers in Germany, how they have killed several millions Jews, understood? And the same condition was regarding the Jewish state of Israel, where they have treated badly the minorities of Muslim and the Christians. And it is happened the same thing in Saudi Arabia. They have treated all non-Muslim badly, and even they are not allowed to build a temple, church, even they are not allowed to gather in a public place for prayer and all. So what we are analyzing with the past, that means those who are in the majority population, they always discriminate and dominate the minority one, understood? So this one is the past regarding some countries. Just see, that means in whole world we are having multi-religious beliefs of other people, different custom, tradition, understood? Now when we are talking about the India is a secularism in India. That means either the majority, either the minority, everyone is respected with their religion. Just see here is home, understood? That means we are one, Hindu, Christian, Muslims. That means irrespective of the majority of the population, we all are treated equally in our country. So now we are going to understand what is secularism in the contents of India, the Indian Constitution. See, our Indian Constitution is always allow the freedom, understood? Freedom to live by their religious belief and the practices, understood? That means in India they are getting the complete freedom of religion. And second point, that is separating the power of religion and the power of the state. That means state is not interfering the matter of the religion. And this one is the secularism, referred to this separation of religious from the state. So in our country this type of secularism we are having, where state is not interfering in the matter of the religion. So just see this picture. This picture is very easy to understand. Here is Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Islam, Christianity. That means we are having multi-religious country, but one thing is common, that INDIAN, that is Indian. So India is a multi-religious country, but even then we are having one thing common, that we are Indian, either some group in minority or either some group in majority. That's no matter in our country, because India is a secular country. So now here is very important point that you should understood, why it is important to separate religion from the state. It is very important. We have gone through with the past of the Hitler of the Germany, understood? You have what we have seen, that majority is dominating to the minority. Just think about in our country, if we are having this type of system, that means those leaders who come as majority and they form the government, they are going to take care about only their religious group of the people, because if country is going to be not separated from the religion, that means they have started giving importance to their religious people. So what will happen to the minority? then minority will going to be discriminated, same thing will be happen, understood, and there will be everywhere it will be the tyranny of the majority, and it could be the result of discriminations and the killing of the religious minorities in the country. So that is very important to separate the religion from the state. So India is a secular country and no state has having any sort of particular religion, understood, and state is also not interfering in the matter of the religion. What is Indian secularism? This thing you must understand. What is Indian secularism? It is very important. See, Indian secularism is something very broader meaning. That means one religious community does not discriminate or dominate any other one. Understood? They are not supposed to do not dominate other member of the same religious communities. Even the state does not enforce any particular religion not to take away the religious freedom of the individual. So India is a secular country and everyone is enjoying their religious right. Just see, secularism in India, that we have already discussed. The whole country is having different type of multi-religious country, but always remember one thing is common, that we all are Indians, right? So just see this picture, you can understood that what is the meaning of secularism. We are one, irrespective of different religion, irrespective of the caste, creed, sex, understood, we all are Indian. That is the secularism in our country. So just see here, different festivals we are having. Happy Dasara, Happy Onam, Happy Pongal, Happy Diwali. So different groups, communities, they are celebrating different festivals and all are welcome and respected in our country. If it is in majority or either in the minority, all are respected and treated equally in our country, India. So thank you. I hope so you have understood this chapter. Go through it and revise it.